Hey guys, today I wanted to go over a declassified document that describes a UFO crash and some sort of advanced technology that scientists found along with it. But first, I wanted to take another moment to thank everyone who has subscribed to my channel. As soon as I reach 500 subs, I want to do a giveaway. So if you have not subbed yet, please do so you can be in the running. The document starts off by explaining that the Soviet Union is creating a permanent center for the study of UFOs. It says they will be conducting research and presenting lectures. I find this very interesting because the United States has already been conducting research at least since the 1950s. Why did the Soviet Union wait until 1989? These centers and organizations that have been created over the last 75 plus years could all be mind games that countries use against one another. But who knows? Maybe every one of these countries truly does not know what these UFOs are and are truly concerned. It is hard to tell. Alright, first, just a quick side note before we get into any of the kind of more crazy things here later. Alright, I apologize guys, but I'm going to have to do something a little nasty, but I'll make it quick. Alright, here goes. Guys, please subscribe to the channel so I can show my wife that I actually have subscribers. She's always asking what I'm doing locked in this office. So yeah, thanks everyone, and that would be great. Now let's get back to it. As we get to the third paragraph of the document, it is referencing an event that occurred in 1986. It quotes, "Many observers saw a flying sphere crash into a large hill. Various groups of scientists later arrived on the scene to study the crash debris. Objects described as fine mesh, small spherical objects, and pieces of glass are all that were really left." After a study of the site had been conducted, it was found that gold, silver, nickel, alpha titanium, molybdenum, beryllium were all existent in the UFO's remains. It is interesting to note that these materials were all very similar to the samples taken from the Tunguska event. This event is a topic for another video, but was basically an explosion that occurred that flattened 80 million trees and killed at least 3 people. It has been explained off as a meteor impact, but no impact crater has ever been found. There was a wide range of opinions as to what the object was and where it came from. A specific skeptical scientist explained this off as a plasmoid, formed by the interaction of geophysical force fields, and that's what caused these elements. Other researchers reject this explanation since the plasmoid would have caused a concentration of metals in the atmosphere that would exceed the present level by a factor of 4,000. So, in other words, there's no way that the amount of metals they found at the crash site could have existed from the skeptical scientist's plasmoid theory. Lastly, I would like to note, the document mentions that some of the scientists concluded that the object was an extraterrestrial space vehicle and constructed by highly intelligent beings. The description of events ends with a statement from a doctor of chemical sciences. He stated, "Without a doubt, this is evidence of a high technology, and it is not anything of a natural origin or terrestrial origin." The thin, fine mesh included a fine thread that had a diameter of 17 microns. These threads were then composed of even smaller gold wires. He insisted that the thin mesh technology is, quote, "beyond the present capabilities of terrestrial science." Later analysis confirmed this. The traces of those alloys were not naturally producible in that location, nor the mesh products of earthly technologies. This hill or mountain named Height 611 is the world's only place with distinct traces of a UFO landing. This description of events stood out to me for various reasons, but for the most part, a doctor of chemical sciences who insisted that the thin mesh wiring was not producible with technology we are familiar with on Earth kind of solidified that point. Also, the reports of a fisherman finding strange substances in the water along with the mesh material and alloys cannot be explained to this day. It kind of makes you wonder where this mesh alloy is now. Have we reverse engineered it? Is it locked up somewhere? We will probably never know. Well, that's it guys. I'll see you in a few days with a new video. Please like, subscribe, and leave some beautiful comments.